I'm a transgender woman. Listen to me roar. Meow. Hey, you know how you MAGA bitches are always obsessed with leverage? Yeah. You know, your daddy with the orange shit smeared on his face is always trying to get leverage on everybody. Because that's what men do, right? Oh, you boys fucked up messing with me. Because I just realized the leverage I have on you. And it's something you haven't considered probably. So I'm happy to bring it to your attention. Yeah, get a load of this shit. You know what I realized? You are vulnerable because of your religion. You live in fear because of your religion. And I've been really asking myself what you're scared of. It's not just sexuality. I know I give men erections when they're around me. You guys probably wouldn't be too much different. But that's not, it's more to it than that. Because I've been giving a lot of thought to this as I look to these god-awful, horrible, just evil comments that you're spewing at me. I decided I want to make you feel vulnerable. And I want to scare you. Because I like to scare men who are mean to me. Because I know you're afraid of me. For many reasons. Physical violence has nothing to do with it. That's the funny part. My gun is in the pawn shop because I'm broke. And I don't think I want it back. I don't care. I don't need a gun. I really don't. And the fact that you guys attacked me for showing that I don't need a gun is pathetic. It just shows how pathetic you really are. I don't need a gun. I don't need to dox you either. I've decided, I know how to really scare you boys. You MAGA boys. I'm going to start calling you out by your names on videos, but it's not going to be what you think. I'm going to get to you spiritually, psychically. You're all superstitious. I know what you believe, because your belief and your faith is so important to you. You act like your faith is right up there with your... You love it as much as your stupid, hairy, disgusting testicles. You guys are disgustingly weak. Weak! See, you forget something, boys. I know what it's like to be you. I know what it's like to have that stupid thing running your life and doing all your thinking for you. I got your number, boys. I understand you. In ways you will never understand me. Because it's impossible for you to. Literally impossible. Estrogen, does a lot more than make my boobs grow. They make my skin soft. It changes many things that you would be surprised. Do you know that one of the first things I experienced a few years back when I started my hormone replacement therapy, very quickly, I discovered when I started blocking testosterone and injecting estrogen into my body, things felt different within a very short period of time. I mean, literally touching things felt different than they did a couple weeks ago when I was a man. I am not kidding. Do you know that women see more colors than a man can? Guess what? A feminized man like me can do the same thing. You keep attacking me saying I'm not a real woman? Well, okay. I'm going to use that to scare you. You're already scared of me. Booga booga. Ooh. You would have burned me at the stake if you could. And then I realized that's my power over you. I posted a video the other day about my out-of-body experiences and nobody called me crazy for that. You didn't attack me for that. You called me ugly. You made fun of my whiskers. You made fun of my hairline. You made fun of everything except that. You just gave me power over you bitches. You know what that power is? You believe me. Thank you. Because you know it is possible for someone to leave their physical body and then come back to it at will. None of you MAGA idiots attacked me for that. That is interesting to me. I see it as your weakness. Because it's going to be easy for me to scare you and toy with you. And I'm going to really enjoy this. I am going to rock every bit of feminine mystique and androgynous power I can summon to scare the living shit out of every fucking redneck and tiny little scared little man boy, man child out there. Every one of you that bullies me and picks on me and messes with me in the evil, awful, degrading, disgusting ways that you have. And now you're messing with my friend? Yeah. Bullshit. You don't fuck with me and my friends. You're always trying to divide and conquer us. Guess what? My gay friend and me are not going to be divided and conquered. You dumbasses don't even know the difference between us. But you hate us equally. And he came to my aid and you doubled down and attacked him even worse? Now I really am mad at you guys. Because you're messing with my friend. So I'm going to mess with you. I am not going to threaten you. I don't care what your address is, MAGA boys. Because I don't need to know. Because guess what I can do? I can come to you. I'm going to learn how. I'm putting the call out there. Calling all pagans. Calling all witches. Calling all gurus. Calling every spiritually potent, powerful person that scares Christians. I'm putting out a distress signal. Teach me some things so I can mess with these people. Because guess what, Billy Bob? I can't imagine anything scaring you more than haunting you from afar. Getting in your mind. Let me tell you something, guys. I don't believe in your Jesus. But there's things moving in my life. Things are happening that are bigger than myself. Were I a Christian, I would attribute it to that. But I know better. It's not that. More videos to come. But I want power over weak, scared little boys like you MAGA bullies. Like every bigot, every transphobe out there. Guess what? You're making fun of my appearance because I'm poor. I was struggling financially. Dealing with a scammer and all kinds of other hardships. I couldn't afford my hormones for several months. That's why I look like this. I started backsliding in my feminization because I couldn't afford it. It cost money like everything else in this goddamn country costs money. And I didn't have enough to cover all my bills and pay for my hormones. But I'm about to again. So guess what? I'm not going away. You are going to be shocked when you see me progress in my feminization. I'm going to learn voice training. Because I know the louder I bark with this voice, the less you listen, probably. But when a disembodied female voice slides up to you and whispers in your ear, and you're alone in the room, when I come visit you in your dreams, what if I can remember how to do it on purpose, and I decide I'm going to leave this body tonight, the one you keep making fun of. I'm going to sit up and leave this body. I'm going to float up through the ceiling of my bedroom. I'm going to come up through the roof of my apartment. And I'll fly 1,000 miles east and drop down through the roof of your house. And I don't even need to Google your address. I'm talking to every one of you people who've decided, you big men who've decided to become my enemy. I'm not threatening you with violence. I'm not threatening with doxing you. I mean, all those things are nice, but I'm not doing it. That's not how I'm going to fight you. I'm going to scare you by being powerful in ways you can't even comprehend because you think with your stupid penis and you let it run your life. I'm going to learn everything I can about how to develop my psychic abilities, because guess what? They're raw, but they exist. And I know you guys are probably not going to make fun of that either because you're scared of it. And you should be. Because you're pissing with somebody who has more ability to do things than you do, like that. You go to church and sit there and you wait to be told what to believe and what you can do and what you can't do. I have no such constraint. I am on my second life. I am in my second adolescence at the age of 55. I choose the course of this second life. And you have helped me make the decision of what that's going to look like. I vow that I am going to learn to terrorize men who fuck with me in ways that will make your blood run cold, that will make you run to your preacher, that will make you beg for forgiveness. I'll have you fucking putting sage around the house and all kind of shit because I'm gonna fuck with you. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to get all the forces in the world, in the multiverse, that are empathetic to me, to help me fuck with you. And your apish male energy, your cuck energy, you bunch of incel fucking pussy boy losers. You keep calling me a woman. Okay, then you keep calling me a man. You know what that means? That means I know what makes you tick. And you don't know what makes me tick because you can't understand it. But I'm going to scare the shit out of you. I'm going to learn how to come to your dreams. I'm going to haunt you. I'm going to curse you. And I'm going to do all the things that make you afraid of women and feminine or androgynous energy. Cause Billy Bob, MAGA bitches, let me tell you something. There is a real phenomenon. When you take an interest in something, it takes an interest in you. And you took an interest in fucking with transgender people, and this one in particular. So guess what? I'm taking an interest in fucking with you in ways that are going to scare you more than you can imagine. Shit's going to get dark now. But not like you. I'm not going to fight the way you fight. You're fighting dirty with me. You're attacking me from behind fake profiles. You're attacking me from a safe, hidden place. Because you think you're safe. Do you know what remote viewing is? I know you're not laughing now. You didn't laugh about my out-of-body stuff. You didn't laugh about my Bigfoot stuff. And you're not going to laugh about remote viewing. Because it's a real thing, and you know it's a real thing, and I know it's a real thing. And I'm going to learn how to do it really well. And that's how I'm going to find you. I'm going to block a lot of you assholes right now, but you think I'm going to forget about you? All I had to do was a screenshot. I'll find you. I hope the hair on the back of your neck is going to stand up and on your arms, and you get a shiver before you go to sleep tonight. What if I came and visited you in a way you didn't expect? What if I'm standing at the foot of your bed at 3 a.m. just to scare the shit out of you? I've been woken up by a spirit before. It scared the shit out of me. I'll do that to you. Because you know what I was thinking about the other night when those strange lights were in the sky? I think I might have did that. I might have accidentally summoned them. At least one of them. With my consciousness. With my energy, my spiritual power, my mind. Which is something you MAGA idiots don't have. You know what else? When I was young and I went for my night flights, I realize now I probably was a light in the sky, darting around, because I saw plenty of lights in the forest where I grew up. Lots of lights in the forest bouncing around. I've seen things, and you guys keep acting like you have this like, not only do you think you have all the patriotism to yourself, and you have the military to yourself, I was a soldier, fuck you, and you think you have all this country fried Kid Rock horseshit to yourself. This Ted Nugent crap. Guess what? I grew up in the woods, hunting, fishing, eating canned food, venison in the freezer. I grew up shooting, I grew up fishing, I grew up all that manly shit. Just like you. You see what I mean? I know you boys. And then I know things you can't imagine because you're afraid to come where I'm at. I wish you could. You know what I really want to do? I want to learn how to do this. I don't know if it's astral projection or if it's out of body or exactly what you call it, but I'm going to learn how. I want you to watch. I'm going to give you bitches a homework assignment. Go watch the movie All of Me with Steve Martin and Lily Tomlin. And I'm going to do that to you. I want to learn how to do what Lily Tomlin did with her guru, where she took her spirit out of her body and put it into that man's body. It ended up in his accidentally and controlled half of it. I would love to remote view where this hater is at and then astral project myself or leave my body and come visit you with a nice night flight and drop through your ceiling and into your head and take control of your body. First thing I'm going to do is make you pee on your shoes. I want it. I'm going to learn how to scare men. Boo! How do you like that, fuckers? You keep pushing me and pushing me and pushing me, and you think I'm going to do something stupid like you would do? No, I'm going to do something different that you are not ready for. Things are changing, bitches. Consciousness is the word of the day. Pay attention. You guys don't realize what's going on. We all know reality is not what it used to be. And that's what you boys are doing. You're clinging to the rim. The world is against you. And you're going down ugly, trying to pull the temple down on your head and take us with you. Bullshit. Just flush yourself. The rest of us will be happier without you, MAGA trash. But I realize that's my power over you. Because you are believers in the paranormal, in the supernatural. That makes you vulnerable. You are a Christian, which means you're afraid of the devil. Most of you are probably Protestants. I know what you're like. You guys fucked with the wrong person. You really did. I hope I'm scaring you in new and interesting ways. So sleep tight. Have sweet dreams. And don't forget to keep looking behind you. Watch out for those shadows in the corner. What was that noise? Have a good night of sleep, okay? Because there's all kinds of ways that you cannot have a good night of sleep. All kinds of ways that you can have visitors come visit you. I'm going to start posting scary, dark content. I want you to associate the name Tiffany Walker, that tranny in the black dress, I'm going to scare you with dark energy, with potent energy. Let me tell you something. My psychic abilities are no joke. They're simmering up. Something has been happening to me lately. I was in the grocery store yesterday with my spouse, and two women burst out of the restroom and walked by us in a hurry. And my wife was like, what's up with them? I knew what was up with them. I could have used deduction and guessed that one of the women was a store manager and the other one was a store detective, and that they were dealing with a theft situation. And I could have deduced that, but that's not what happened. When they walked by me, I got their thoughts. I thought they were talking out loud for a minute, but they weren't. I swear to God, they walked by. I heard what was going on in their heads. I didn't hear it, but I heard it in my head. I knew what they were thinking. I knew what they were dealing with and who they were looking for and what got stolen. I knew it. And it's just like, that kind of shit is happening to me more and more and more. I want to learn to control it. I want to learn to discipline all these things. Wait till you see some of the things I'm going to make videos about that I have experienced already with raw potential ability. Imagine if I can dial it in. All you MAGA fucktards. No, I didn't use the R slur. That's a new one for you guys. You're just fucktards. All one word. What you guys have got to realize is you're vulnerable because you believe. I'm going to make you call out for your Jesus. I'm going to make you want to pray because you're afraid of me. Not the way you're afraid of another man, but the way you're afraid of a witch or an oracle or a psychic, whatever you want to call us. But you guys are all a bunch of conspiracy idiots anyway. I know you. You go deep diving into YouTube, you know what the fuck remote viewing is. You know what out-of-body experiences are. You know what astral projection is. You know what all of these things are. And you don't laugh about them because you know they're real. We both do. The difference between you and me is I don't believe in Jesus and you do. And that makes you vulnerable. You're easy to scare. When I was in school in South Carolina, I literally heard people say things like, in the student union, like, I got a C on that math test because Satan was messing with me. And homeboy's like, man, you got to pray harder, homie. You got to pray that Satan will fuck with your math grades. These guys are serious. That's how they talk. They're serious. They believe that shit. That makes them vulnerable. You believe in God. You believe in the devil. I know you believe in witchcraft and all kinds of other unsettling things. And that's where I'm going to live. And I dare you to come in and get me. Because you're not brave enough. You are so intimidated just by my appearance and my voice. Like I said in my Bigfoot video the other day, if you're scared of me, you're sure as shit not going to go into the dark woods and meet Sasquatch. You're not going to walk into a haunted house and set up a Ouija board. I'll do it. You know why? Because I'm brave, and you're not. You're cowards. So you can watch this sissy in a dress do things that will leave you in awe and say, how could anyone be so brave? But you won't do that because you're assholes. I admire courage. I admire big people who do big, brave things. And I want to be somebody like that. And you don't, because you're all little and petty. All you know how to do is destroy and pick at and knock down and torture and be cruel and sadistic. I'm not even going to say if you're still watching this, because I know you are. All right. Sweet dreams. I hope you have something to think about while you're sitting your fat ass on the pew in church. I'll give you something to think about. Sweet dreams. Quit fucking with transgender people. We have power.